Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's time for headlines. That's right. It's our favorite day of the week. The weird, the wacky. So you like bread?
Yeah.
I like bread. Bread is good.
That
I like
almost
bread.
sounds like a trap.
No, it's not quite. There's a bakery in Finland. It's called the Finnish Bakery and Food Service Company Fazer. Is now making bread with crickets. It's made out of dried, made from flour ground with dried crickets, with as well as wheat flour, seeds, and it contains more protein than traditional normal wheat bread. I bet you wouldn't even taste the difference. You probably wouldn't taste the difference, but it's a little odd. I don't get the world's fascination with putting weird things on.
No. Okay.
Or
The reason why the bug thing is happening right now is because bugs are a cheap, easy source of protein, and because of the excess amount of land that you need to raise cows, raising bugs would be a much more economic situation to build a
yeah, I suppose.
On, so.
I guess if you weren't told what was in it, you'd be like, yeah, this is good bread. Well, because really, if it's ground up, like you don't know what's. But it's interesting. I think it's interesting. The Stampede. We have scorpions on pizza.
That's actually true. So we do actually have kind of weird things. It would be interesting to taste, but it would be more of a blind taste test to see first. You couldn't.
You couldn't tell me what's in it before, because I'd be like, do I really want to eat this?
Well, I would try it, but yeah, that's about it. So in the Bronx, on a subway, there was some mob justice handed out. There was a drunk man harassing a mother of 3, and she was telling him to stop. She got off at a subway stop, and he followed and proceeded to harass her and grab her and throw a couple punches. And then some of the nice fellows of the subway stepped in and laid a beating on the drunk guy until the cops showed up.
Nice. And
the cops arrested the drunk guy and nobody else.
Good. That's the way it should be when stuff like that happens. Definitely.
Yes.
So there's this town in Swiss, a picturesque Swiss village, considers offering families 50,000. I think this is the pound symbol, to move there.
Yes.
I guess they're a very small village, and they just recently had a couple of families, like 3 or 4 families, move away, and they had to close their school, so they're considering offering money for families to move there. A family of 4 could be offered 70,000 francs, 53,000 pounds, to make the move. If you decide to build, or the house they buy or build has to be worth at least 150,000 or 150,000 pounds. So that would be interesting. So if you're looking for a place to go, you can go to this. Hold on. Let's see if they have the name. I didn't see the name in there. In southwest Switzerland. Permanent resident Albania, near Leckerbad in Holy shit.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
We ourselves would actually have to go to the school just to learn the language, so we could say some of those names. But living in Switzerland in a nice little village.
Yeah, it looks nice, yeah. Like, man.
As long as the internet's good.
Yeah. Do you have good internet?
Yeah, done. Okay.
How's your Wi-Fi? That's like the question of everything now, eh? How's your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, that's almost how it works. So, when Napoleon conquered France and made himself emperor, he had himself a little gold leaf crown made for himself. And when he first put it on, I guess it was too big or too maybe just outlandish for him. So a couple of the gold leaves were removed to make it a little smaller, a little bit more manageable. And these gold leaves were kept by the gold maker, and they were passed down to his children. So one of his great-great-great-grandchildren has decided to sell one of these gold leaves, and it's sold for $730,000.
Wow.
So it wasn't. I imagine the leaf was probably only about 2.5 inches, 3 inches long. Not very heavy or anything like that. It's not like it was an ounce of gold or anything like that. So, but very interesting. I would have loved to have been able to have seen pictures for that.
Man, people just have money to burn, apparently. That's a lot of money for...
Well, you remember the painting last
week? Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Money to burn.
We're on the same kind of a line here. A gentleman, he had this old blanket that was passed down to him through generations, and I guess he was going through some hard times, and so he took it to the auction, and he ended up selling his blanket for $1.5 million.
What?
Apparently, this was a Navajo blanket from the 1800s that had been sitting in his closet for 7 years.
Wow.
And he didn't realize it. I guess it was just like a family heirloom. And so he decided, hey, yeah, that's pretty crazy. You never know what's in your house. It could be worth something.
It did actually have some historical significance.
I don't think so.
It was just a Navajo blanket that sold for, wow.
Yeah, I don't think there was any... Yeah, it doesn't say there was any historical...
Just a blanket.
Yeah, just a old blanket.
Smallpox and everything.
Yeah, with the smallpox. Yeah. The blanket's origins date back to 1840 when it was hand woven and with dyed wool. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it doesn't say. That's crazy.
That is actually kind of crazy. I'm sorry. If it was a blanket that actually might have been at a certain place at a certain time, sure. But like an old blanket for $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Because I could see the gold leaf for Napoleon. Napoleon, Emperor of France, right?
Yeah, but how do you really know it's Napoleon?
How
do you authenticate that?
That is one of those things of I'm pretty sure historians would have went in and examined the leaf. I bet you Napoleon's gold leaf crown exists somewhere, so they could have compared it. Not that I'm aware of this.
It's one of them, like it's those conspiracy type things in the movies. All the whole old historic facts are like in a big building, just in a warehouse, and like in big wooden boxes, just sitting there
waiting to be read.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. So in Glasgow, some guy decided to break into a person's house and stop for a pie. He ended up eating a pie, sitting on the couch, eating a bag of Doritos. Falling asleep, and waking up to being handcuffed by the police.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah.
Criminals nowadays, eh? You're just supposed to smash and grab.
Yeah, I know.
That's all you're supposed to do, just smash and grab.
Yeah, you get the money and then go
Then you
buy
take a nap
pie.
at your own place. Yeah, buy a pie, take a nap at your own place,
Yeah.
or under the bridge, wherever you're living. Well, maybe he's on hard times. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, well,
there's so much weird and wacky stuff from Europe. I bet you. I wonder if they like
and
read
Florida, for that matter.
I wonder if they read our headlines and go, "What are they doing over there in Canada?"
Florida. All the weird stuff is in Florida, because that is one thing that I've noticed while looking, not necessarily looking, but just reading, is there's a lot of teachers having sex with students.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
And a lot of weird things going on in Florida. We don't talk about it all the time, but there's been a few headlines that have been from the head.
I noticed more about the teachers things. I was like, almost every, at least once a week, you're seeing
another teacher going down
for having sex with a kid. I'm like,
and the worst part is, they're all women. All female teachers.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
isn't that like a start of a porn movie?
Yeah, I know. Isn't
your
that
teacher,
like, Isn't that like most male fantasy? And I read these articles, they always show a mugshot of the female teacher, and it's like, she's attractive.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not like she's...
Why are you telling on this woman?
Yeah. And then that's the second thing that goes through my mind is like, who told?
Yeah.
And why?
I read this one headline. Teacher, charged with having sex with student and paying him $30,000 to keep quiet. And I'm like, and he still told?
Oh my.
What?
Ah.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, what a dick.
Well, weird. Maybe it was somebody else telling or something like that, but who knows? That's weird.
So I got one last one then. So we all know that the cake is a lie. But that still did not stop a roommate from killing his roommate.
The cake?
Yeah. The cake is a lie.
The cake is a...
Okay, for all those video game people out there, you get that. Anyways, one guy on a floor brings a cake home for his roommate because it's his birthday. One of the other roommates, roommate B, roommate A is a cake guy, roommate B gets mad, destroys the cake, has a little fit, and threatens roommate A with an axe. So roommate A grabs a knife and kills the guy and claims it was self-defense.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just more like, okay, so you leave the house, come back later. If he's still mad, you call the cops. You don't just walk into the kitchen. Like, if he's chasing you down, because nowhere in the article did it say he was being chased or threatened or, immediate danger. It was just like, he threatened you with an axe. So it was like, I threatened people with knives before. They don't go to another knife drawer, pick a knife, and go stab, stab, stab. They just go.
Maybe
roll your eyes and walk away.
Maybe you're lucky then. You just met a passive person. Like, I've never threatened anybody with a knife. I don't think I've ever been threatened with a knife. I don't.
Oh, I've been threatened with a knife.
No.
Lots of times, actually. So.
Maybe I have, and who knows? But I don't think I have. I've seen somebody swing a knife at somebody once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they make contact?
No, it was a huge machete too.
Oh.
And it would have been bad. It was at work one time, and they were arguing, and they were arguing about their tab, and then one guy went out to the car, and we thought they were going to fight. We're like, oh, great. So me and a couple guys followed him out, and the guy takes a machete and swings it at him from out of his car. Me and the other guy were like, we're out. You guys can.
Wow. One of the guys I work with, he grew up in Jamaica, and just two guys. One guy walked up to another guy, pulled a knife out, and went slit the guy's throat. The guy is like, and died right there. And it's like,
we live in such a sheltered world here.
Yeah, I know.
In Canada, we're just sheltered.
Yeah,
you go down to Mexico, you see the police walking with AKs, and you're like.
That was a very surreal moment.
Yeah, you're just like, ooh, I don't want to go there. I'm just going to stay on the resort. Thank you very much.
when they were driving by in the truck and it said
Policia.
Yeah, Policia. And there was two guys in the back and they had assault rifles.
Yeah,
and it was just like...
Yeah. You're like, whoa.
And they're driving by and I'm just staring and I'm like, don't stare, don't stare. And I'm
just
staring and like, oh my gosh.
Don't look at them. Oh, okay.
Well, no, I just kept staring and it's just like... Wow,
that's shocking.
Just made the whole trip very surreal. It's like, that put things in a whole different perspective.
We live in a very sheltered world.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very sheltered
when you
here.
see a police officer, you don't see the gun.
No.
It blends into his uniform. So
yeah. What do we got coming this week? We've got what we're doing. We're telling you what we're watching.
Yep.
What's on our televisions this time of the year? Regular segment. What else we got coming?
We have our monthly game review.
Ooh.
The ever late one.
Ever late one.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
And what else we got?
I'm not sure.
Random.
Actually. Yes.
We're just surprising you. We're just hitting that roulette wheel, going, woof, and whatever it lands on, we're going to talk about. That's an idea.
Ah, that is an idea.
Have
a little roulette
wheel of topics. We'll just riff on it for like 2 minutes, and away we go. That's a good fuck. I was coming up with ideas on the fly. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we put out videos for you guys for your viewing pleasure every week. So have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week.
See ya.